Let's test how smart and erudite you are. The following 12 questions will be selected, which touch upon the school program. The test has answer options and is filled with useful information. Pump up your brain, intellect and mind. The longest river in the world? Amazon, Nile, Yangtze. The longest river in the world is called the Amazon and is located in South America. It is 6,992 kilometers long. What does the bisector of a triangle do? Divides the angle from which it exits into two equal parts. Divides the opposite side into two equal segments. Divides a triangle into two figures with equal area. According to the definition, the bisector of a triangle is the segment joining the vertex of an angle of a triangle to the opposite side and dividing that angle into two equal parts. What is the style of painting that allows the artist to express his or her subjective perception of reality? Impressionism, Expressionism, Avant-garde. Expressionism is an avant-garde artistic movement, a new tragic worldview and a whole set of meaningful motifs, symbols and myths. And, incidentally, it is a revolutionary reaction not only to the shabby, lifeless traditional academic art, but also to the bright, idyllic, Southern Impressionist scene of the world. Who is the author of the story The Pomegranate Bracelet? Turgenev, Kuprin, Chekhov? Pomegranate Bracelet, a story by Alexander Ivanovich Kuprin, written in 1910 and first published in the 6th collection of the Almanac Earth in 1911. It is based on real events. What did the hero of F.M. Dostoevsky's novel The Gambler play? Dominoes, poker, roulette. The protagonist of the novel The Gambler, Alexei Ivanovich, played roulette. In the moments of the game, he forgot about everything, even about his beloved. That's why Dostoevsky called the novel The Gambler. The Mariposa Flower is the symbol of which resort island? Cuba, Haiti, Bahamas. The Mariposa flower is the symbol of Cuba. The whiteness of the flower is interpreted as a symbol of purity of the ideals of independence, as well as a symbol of peace. The color white is also present on the national flag of the Republic of Cuba. The name of which animal is translated from Greek as river horse? Hippopotamus, platypus, rhinoceros. The word hippopotamus means river horse in ancient Greek. The Greeks gave the animal its name for a reason. First, hippos or hippos, as they are called, have some external similarities with the horse: small ears of sharp shape, huge nostrils and large size. And secondly, they spend a lot of time in the water, most often in rivers. Therefore, seeing an unfamiliar animal, the Greeks tried to name it so that it would be clear who they were talking about. London Zoo in the 18th century allowed free admission by doing just that. By giving your cat to the lions. By cleaning up the dung in any cage. By washing an elephant. In the 18th century, to get into London Zoo to see the collection of exotic animals, you had to pay a penny and a half. But, if you didn't have money on you, you could donate a cat or dog, which went to feed the lions. Which of the following is not an intellectual sport? Bridge, Paton, speed cubing. Pétanque is the French national sport of balloon throwing. The aim of the game is that the players of two teams take turns throwing metal balls, trying to put their ball as close as possible to a small wooden ball, coconut. In doing so, the metal ball can hit the coconut, or knock down the opponent's ball to push it away. The main thing is that at the end of the game one or more of the team's balls should be closer to the coconut than the opponent's balls. Which artist became famous for his paintings of ballet scenes? Edgar Degas, Paul Gauguin, Claude Monet. Impressionist Edgar Degas was passionately in love with painting. In search of a theme in which it would be possible to use all existing painting techniques, creating perfect and aesthetic canvases, the artist came to ballet. The master devoted 14 years of his life and creative career to it. In 1871 Degas began to create a large collection of paintings dedicated to ballet, and was engaged in this until 1875. In his paintings, ballerinas danced, rehearsed, rested, prepared for performance. In which country did the world's first Disneyland appear? USA, Canada, France. The first popular theme park, Disneyland, was opened on July 17, 1955 in the town of Anaheim, south of Los Angeles, California, USA. On this day, the American king of animation and successful businessman Walt Disney held a lavish opening ceremony of the grandiose amusement park for children and their parents. This event was broadcast live by ABC television channel. Which sea is the largest in the world? Black Sea, Sea of Okhotsk, Sargasso Sea. The Sargasso Sea is considered to be the largest. It is named so because of the large amount of brown algae of the genus Sargassum, also called sea grapes. The area of the Sargasso Sea is about 6 to 7 million square kilometers, which is comparable to the area of Australia. The Sargasso Sea accounts for about 2% of the world's oceans. Because it has no shores and the currents that bound it are erratic and often change direction, the area of the sea fluctuates.